Well, I wanted to show you how is this beautiful. I don't know the name of this flower. It's just so pretty. Incredibly beautiful. Wow. Wow. I'm so impressed at how beautiful is nature. The thing is, I've been living here for almost 5 years, and I still discover, good morning, so many beautiful flowers. Even almost daily outside walk. After 5 years, I still discover new flowers which I never seen before. It's incredible. I think I've seen a book about the Yaeyama, which says there are more than 300 flowers and plants on this island. I mean the Yaeyama archipelago. And it's true. It's every day looking around, walking around, I still see so many beautiful plants which I never noticed before. How is everybody? Well, I've been quiet for a couple of weeks, and the main reason is, well, I didn't fall off a cliff when I did my video on the top of Yarabudake. That's my previous video to this one, if you want to stay in sync. So I was joking like, well, I have to be careful to not fall off the cliff. And actually, I did not fall off the cliff. What happened is, whoa. What happened is, about 3 days after the hike, I saw some like, it was looking like a stings on the legs. So I thought, well, it must be like mosquito bites. They were a bit bigger than mosquito bites. Well, I'm not usually I don't get troubles with being stung by mosquitoes. It's pretty rare actually on Ishigaki Island. So I didn't really bother. But then after a week or so, those small bites, I don't know if we say bite, those small spots grew up. And they grew like they were spreading around. They were spreading, and so basically it went from like a 1 centimeter spot to a galaxy of surrounding that each sting. So it grew up to pretty much same size as my hand on few parts of my legs. I thought, wow, it must be an insect bite me. So after a week, I went to the emergency because it was on Sunday. So I thought, wow, I really have to do something. So I went to the emergency on the Sunday morning, and this is Ishigaki Island. So we have a public hospital open on that day, thankfully. However, the doctor there for the emergency doctor couldn't figure out what was the cause, so he just prescribed some steroid cream to put on it, and then that's it. So on that day, I was kind of happy to get any kind of medicine because it was getting really out of hand. It was really getting like big patch of really like red, like how can I describe? Like raw meat red. Sorry, raw meat red color, and it was burning, like more than itchy. It was just burning, and it was starting to get bigger and more intense. So the steroid I did apply on that, and actually it was the first time in my life I used any steroid or something like that. I'm not used of, well, I'm never getting really sick. So anyway, it did nothing. Also on the next morning I thought, wow, I have to go to the hospital, because the doctors are mostly based inside the hospital. So that's why I go to hospital. So I went to see a dermatologist. It took so because I had no appointment, so I had to wait 6 hours and a half before my spot came to see him. So well, anyway, I will explain why I'm going into details. So he prescribed, he understood what was the cause. He didn't say what it was exactly, but he said it's not an insect bite. It's from the bush, some grass, some leaf. He don't know exactly what. So he couldn't name that plant, but it's some plant which I touched while hiking up. So that was a kind of release. So then I knew, okay, it's not an insect that I don't know what it is exactly. But on the other side, I don't know which plant it is neither. So anyway, so he gave me some steroid to drink and to apply a stronger one, because he said the emergency doctor gave was not strong enough, so he would do nothing. So here we go. So after 3 weeks since I climbed, I still have marks. I mean, I don't drink steroids anymore, but I still suffer. Well, I don't suffer, sorry. I don't feel any pain or any rash or whatever. But still, the marks are still here. I'm not going to show you because that's not the point. Like, you just have to believe my words. If you go climbing in Ishigaki Island, on Ishigaki Island, make sure you wear long sleeves and long trousers. So my point here, what I'm trying to do, let's try to find a nice place to sit, maybe. My point is this is my 5th year in Ishigaki Island, and I never heard anybody suffering from the same situation, like from stings from hiking or touching plants. You hear a lot about the sea, like people say, the sea, you get stung by jellyfish and so on, but nobody really talk about it, about the wilderness, right? This is the real wilderness. If you're a climber, maybe you know better. Probably I'm not a climber, so I was just, well, anyway, I live on this island. I never heard about anybody suffering from this case. And even at the emergency, the guy was clueless. He couldn't understand how I got sting like this. So the second thing is, like, basically it took to go twice to the hospital, and even though we have a hospital in Ishigaki, the capacity is like it's not supporting the local people anyway. It's like you see on Monday I went at 8 a.m. and the doctor saw me. I went out of the hospital at 2:30 in the afternoon. Just for 1 minute, the doctor looked at me and the dermatologist, he straight away understood that's not insect stings, it's from a plant. So it took 2 days because it was Sunday and Monday, and so I spent 1 hour and a half on Sunday in the hospital for the emergency. and on Monday 6 hours and yeah, 6 hours and a half. And then 1 week after, I had to visit again the doctor to check how it was progressing, if it was better or if it was getting worse, or if I needed more medicine and so on. So, and also they gave me an appointment though. I think I went at, because the appointment was between 3 and 4, which is already about, right? So anyway, I went at 3:30 or something like that. And the lady at the front said, well, today it's been very busy, so the doctor will start consultation. The appointments from 4:40. So I went back at 4:40 and the doctor saw me at 7. So the point here is like, if you get sick, so all right. So I'm not basically complaining, and it's just a kind of advice. Try to not get sick or injured while in Ishigaki Island, because the infrastructure is not really supporting even the locals. So if you can hold on and get in a plane and go to wherever you came from, if it was Honshu, main island, or Naha, or wherever, to get help locally, it's good. But it's not always the case, right? Like if you're in real pain and you don't know what's going on, you need to see somebody, and then to see somebody takes so long. Wow. So I'm grateful in a way that I'm not living on another island surrounding Ishigaki, like Iliomote Island or something like that, because it's even worse. There is no hospital or doctors. You have to get on a boat to come to Ishigaki and then start to queue. And I don't know if you can see a doctor on that day, because even me well, anyway, this is my point. It's not a complaint. It's just like I am living kind of healthy lifestyle. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I do a lot of sports, and I try to not get where I shouldn't be. But even so, it's just like a 1 kilometer climb. I was wearing short pants, and this is how it gets a very dire situation. So I am not sick, I am good, I'm not feeling any pain, I'm really happy. Today is really nice weather, I'm happy to be here. By the way, today is June 20th, so if you are looking for a trip to Ishigaki on June 20th next year, know that it's very, very nice weather. It's actually cooler than on mainland Japan. Today is 37 degrees in Japan, like Tokyo, Nagoya, and so on. In Ishigaki, it's 31 degrees. And thankfully, today the humidity is lower than it used to be, like yesterday, for example. We have a southeast wind, which brings a bit of fresh air. It's not fresh, but I mean, it's not hot and humid taking you. So it is very nice weather. Very, very, very nice. Especially if you stay in the shadow. Right, so I shall keep walking and get back to my daily activities. Today I'm baking some hot dog rolls. And then later on today I will go to my karate. So I wish you a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the next video.